Thank you so much, Ewan. Now, the multi-talented Charlie Vundla may have been in New York, but his brilliant tapestry of films to date have put South Africa's best foot forward in the international scene at the Toronto, Chicago, as well as New York International Film Festivals, just to name a few. Now, Thenjiwe met up with him to pick his brain. Being the son of Mzansi's mega television producer Mfundo Vundla is not easy. But Charlie Vundla is using his inherited creative talent to tell stories in his own way.
Charlie, your new film's just hit the circuit, which must be so exciting for you. But what's really interesting is that you're playing 3 roles. You wrote it, produced it, and performed in it. What inspired you to juggle all these different roles, and what was your experience of that?
We were shooting some test footage with the main guy who was in pole position for the part, but he had a family emergency and had to leave. But we had more shots to do, and I'm a similar skin tone to him, so I stood in for him. And then I saw myself in the test footage, and I just thought, maybe I could do this. Initially, I was just going to be the writer, director, and producer. I auditioned myself with the other 2 main actors, Louis Roux and Terry Petto, and a number of scenes, and I watched the footage back with the producers, and we all thought it was good. There was natural chemistry.
What are some of the challenges that you have to experience as a filmmaker?
There are no guarantees in this business, and as a result, you have to really search hard for that, that magic coin. It all starts with a good script. I think, if I may be so bold, I had a good script that I'd written, and I showed it to the right actors, and actors just want to be given a chance to perform and show what they can do. And I think if you can do that in the script, they'll be willing to walk through fire for you.
Charlie's film, The Tribe, is a character-driven story set in Melville of a successful academic whose life crumbles when his wife leaves him and he forms an odd friendship with a homeless man.
You can hear by the commotion and the sounds around us that Melville is really a bustling location where different people from different walks of life come together. What made this the perfect location for your story to unfold?
It just seemed right for the characters. They're young professionals who kind of like to be where the action is, like to be at the hip places. And that's what Melville is for me. You have great restaurants, great bars, and so it just felt that it ticked all the boxes in terms of being interesting to capture on film.
Making her return to a Charlie Vundla film is celebrated actress and emerging producer Terry Petto.
For this role in The Tribe of Laura, I actually didn't think it was right for her. Just because the character has international roots, she spent time in Britain, and Terry's a Kasi girl, you know what I'm saying? So it was almost out of respect. I was like, okay, you can read for this role, but I don't think it's right for you, but we'll see what happens. And she just hit it out of the park. It was incredible.
Louis is also one of your second leads in the film. What inspires you to keep working with people that you're familiar with, and how does that inform the ecosystem that filmmakers are having to work in right now?
Louis Roux is a very charismatic guy who likes to put himself out there. He's not shy, and I think that helps if you're a first-time actor. The fact that we're really good friends and he trusts me. And for a film like this, where you have characters who are kind of going for the jugular, it really helps if you are friends in real life. So as soon as you yell cut, you can laugh and hug and high-five about it. That's why I cast friends and people I know, just because there's that comfort and trust level, and you need that as an actor to relax and give a good performance.
Charlie's drive and passion for films have stood him in good stead as he shares his 4th directorial feature.
How are you hoping this film is going to speak to the current South African condition?
Just deals with real people's real lives, their real day-to-day concerns, their marriages breaking down, losing their house. These are things that people can really relate to in this day and age. And Josie is a tough town, make no mistake about it. So it's about dealing with the disappointments of being an adult in this world and not curling up into a ball, but standing up and taking it on the chin and keep going forward.
Definitely not living in his famous dad's shadow, Charlie is creating his own spotlight, and SA will be keeping an eye on this talented young man.